Hey guys, it's Quickie Baby, and today Hacks 3 is going to show us some absolutely brilliant action in the ELC AMX. Hacks has got a very interesting matchup here. This is a 38%er. He's got to do some work if he wants to be able to carry this game. Now he is in the ELC AMX. This is a tier 5 French light tank. Its turret isn't capable of fully traversing. I believe it can only aim in what looks like a 30-degree gun arc at the front. But it's fast, and it actually has a very punishing gun for a light tank. One of the highest alphas you can get at this tier on a light vehicle. It's 240. And Hacks has found his opposite number already. He reduces the enemy ELC AMX's health to half. But unfortunately for him, I don't think he can finish the job as there's an M7 coming in. And really, you don't want to trade health in the ELC AMX. He manages to avoid a shell from an M6, a tier 6 American heavy tank behind him as well. So Hacks made the right call to get out of there. If he hadn't, then, well, basically he would probably be dead already. The ELC AMX has no armor. Its armor is its health. And 400 health doesn't go a long way, not against any tank. The enemy M6 is likely to be using the 90mm, which has got 240 alpha damage, meaning that the ELC will get 2 shots. But this Soviet beast does not have such a low caliber gun. It has a 152mm on it, which is capable of devastating its opponents. But in the meantime, Hacks puts in a precision shot into the M7, who was trying to push over the ridge. The KV-2 derps a shell into the M6, taking off its tracks. And I don't think this M6 knows just how dangerous this ELC is. He tries to reverse into the ELC to ram it a little bit, but focuses his damage on the KV-2. And that was a mistake. He let the tier 5 light tank, with a dangerous 90mm, whittle down his health. Now Hacks is engaging this T-49, who again is ignoring the ELC and taking out the KV-2. Hacks goes alongside the T-49, who doesn't have the gun depression to aim down directly on him, misses his shots, and he puts in another great shot into his side. This is a simply furious game. This M7 now is having a joust that he simply couldn't win. So, Hacks has managed to pick up 3 kills and got 1,400 damage already in the LC. That would be a great game by any standards. But Hacks isn't done yet, he wants to go on. So now that he's dealt with that flank, along with support from that KV-2, he's going to make his way up onto the hills, see if he can take out his opponents. I feel like Hacks could have aimed longer there, but maybe he didn't want to risk the Su-85 or the M6 shooting him. With such little health on this tank, any shot that's fired at you is a definite risk of losing most of your hit points that you might need later on to take out remaining enemy vehicles. So Hacks managed to put in 1 good shot against that M6. Now he's going for this Hellcat. He auto-aims at the Hellcat, and thankfully the Hellcat doesn't move anywhere very quickly, allowing Hacks to shave off 1/3 of his hit points. Hacks comes over again, tries to fire 1 clutch at the Hellcat, but this time he wasn't quite as lucky. So his team are now down by 3 tanks. He's got to watch out, there is an artillery on the enemy team, and he seems to be focused up on just scouting for that Hellcat. To keep an eye on him, and maybe allow his team to be able to outmaneuver him. He's going to go and have a poke now on the other ridgeline again. to see if he can find the enemy tanks, and yes he can. There's the M6. He fires one clutch, and the right thing to do. Just as he pulls back, the M6 manages to fire a shot at him. And if he had stayed up there and aimed fully, he would have been hit. And that's something that I would have probably done. I would have probably aimed my shot fully against the M6, and I would have got shot and lost half my hit points there. X seems to be a more experienced ELC driver. Knows exactly what they need to do. So he's just on Overwatch at the moment. Now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks versus 2. It's Hax and a Hellcat versus nearly half the enemy team. Talking about Hellcats, I don't think that enemy Hellcat likes him very much, and I did not see that M6 coming. Holy moly. Thankfully, the M6 shoots one into the tracks of Hax. He puts in a good shot into the front of his tank. Now Hax sees that the Hellcat has missed, and it's joust time. Lovely shot there. He has a quick glance to see what the M6 is doing and decides to bug out. It worked for him earlier, it's going to work for him today. Great job there by Hax. He didn't take any damage. He managed to put one into the M6 and to take out a very dangerous tier 6 tank destroyer as well. So his friend in the Hellcat is still on full health. And they're really going to need that. So the last time the M6 was spotted, he was up here. What? What? Where's the M6 gone? That is one disappearing tier 6 heavy tank. And wow, he was down there. A Stug comes up behind Hax. And Hax bounces off him. The Stug puts in a good shot. Hax instantly repairs himself, and he takes another shot from the Stug. The Stug tries to outflank him, and it's the last thing he'll do. Great job there by Hax by staying in the game. And that Stug managed to shave off 2/3 of his hit points. Oh no! The Cromwell hits Hax. He's got to think quickly here. He decides it's safe to pull back because he sees that the M6 has tried to flank around. And that's a good thing as well. He was unlucky there not to take out that Cromwell. It looked like it was a good shot. And he's under so much pressure now. There's a KV-1 above him. He just misses him. The Cromwell dives up in the air and Hax shoots him in midair. Oh my gosh. What a brilliant hit there by Hax to be able to take out that Cromwell in mid-flight. So luckily for him, he managed to avoid the KV-1. But now he's in a 1 versus 4 situation against 1 tier 6 heavy tank, 2 tier 5 heavy tanks, and an M41. So he has been having an epic duel with this M6. Spotted him down below, came back up top, went up top again, came back down again. He's up and down like a rat up a drain pipe right now. The M6 braves it round the corner, and that was a big mistake. The M6 should have stayed there, or at least side-scraped out, or probably not even tried to side-scrape. He should have held the ELC into position, waited until he got some backup, or until the artillery managed to pick up the kill. The enemy artillery is already on 3 kills, so he definitely knows what he's doing. The M6 should have been a lot more patient there. Maybe his nerves got the better of him. Unlike Hax, who kept calm, waited for the M6 to make the mistake, and put a good round into him. So this replay would be amazing. Well, super amazing if it wasn't for this KV-1. It's not Hax's fault, but he manages to two-shot that Soviet heavy tank who was AFK. Now one of the KV-1s that's on 3 kills, who was spotted and took some shots at Hax in the northeast part of the map, is capping. Well, we don't know for sure it's the KV-1. Or now we do. And Hax has to have a duel with this artillery. The artillery misses. And Hax puts in a good shot. So now he's got 40 seconds to make it back and defend. He obviously can't cap. He needs to defend his cap circle. He says in chat, "I'm so nervous." And Hax, I would be shaking as well. My hands would be shaking. My whole body would be shaking if I had had a game like you, sir. 12 seconds left on the cap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it was at 100 and he just did it! Oh my gosh! Literally, Hax couldn't have timed it any later. He added the ultimate amount of suspense to this game. What a ridiculous end to this round and a fantastic result for Hax. This round had me on the edge of my seat throughout it when I first watched it. There were so many moments when Hax made the right play to either run away or hold his nerve or just make the right judgment calls. Well done to you. And he showed me the best ELC AMX game that I've ever seen. So thank you so much for sending me this replay on the website. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the post-game stats. Hax's description says that he was very nervous, but this was his first pools medal. Congratulations to you, and it really was an extreme carry. I not only have seen this replay, but I liked it so much that I wanted to do a post-game commentary on it for you. And indeed, the pools one is always a fantastic medal to get. Congratulations, Hax. As well as picking up the high caliber in his ELC, the defender, unsurprisingly at the end of that round. Hax completely carried his team and coordinated well with this Hellcat at the end, picking up all 7 kills in a 7 versus 2 situation. Hax fired 23, of which he hit 20 and 19 of those penetrated, giving him nearly 3,500 damage done. This was simply a great round in a very fun tank, and I really want to go and get stuck into some more ELC gameplay myself. Thank you so much, Hax3, for your replay. I really appreciate it, and hopefully everyone else did too. So anyway guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider rating it down below. It really helps the channel out, and let me know in the comments what you think about the ELC AMX. Do you think it's one of the most fun tanks in the game, or do you think it's also very competitive and it's a great tank in its own right? Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.